Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Celestial Farm Girl here saying thank you to everybody and your beautiful sweethearts for all the beautiful comments. You just made me feel so good over this holiday season, so warm and loving. And I just want you to know that I'm going to send that right back at you. I love you. Thank you so much. Some of yous was so beautiful and wasn't able to respond, but I just want you to know that helping you helps me. Okay? If I've shown you something, and you understand it and you reflect that back to me, that helps me to understand that's confirmation from God, basically saying, yeah, I understood it. I understood what was being said. So thank you, guys. We're all in this together. That's what the collective is about. When one learns something, they share it with everybody, and everybody shares it with everybody else. And before you know it, it just becomes the way life is. We just begin to act upon this new learning that we have, and we just go from there. And that's how we become the new collective, because we're constantly learning and learning. And when we're in this collective and we're all in it through our hearts, when one learns something that can help others, it just automatically goes out there. It's a beautiful gift from God that gets shared with everybody because it comes from the heart. So we're all learning, ascending, and growing together. Now, I want to say happy 2024, January 1st. Hello, 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 New Year. Not just a new year, but we have got lots of exciting things going on in our universe right now that is wonderful. Not just the earth awakening, but literally physically expressing that in stronger vibrations. She's been having this really strong high vibrational heartbeat for over a week now. You can look it up in the Schumann resonance. It started the day before Christmas, I believe, or maybe a day or two before Christmas. And it's kind of coinciding with a lot of the X flares that are coming from the sun. And so today, this morning, we had this giant X5 class flare that catapulted out of the sun, one of the biggest ever. And it didn't make a direct hit to Earth, but a lot of that energies will spray back on us, which is going to electromagnetify, Mother Earth. I think it's the crystal grid. It's literally, because the crystal grid is alive. It's a living vibrational force. And when this electricity hits these vibrational crystals, they take on that energy. And as that energy from the center of the earth rises up from her grids, we're absorbing that extra energy, which is extra consciousness, extra mind, extra heart, extra soul, extra, fire. And all these energies are just waiting for us to take them in. So we definitely want to be well grounded. We want to push our energy into Mother Earth and ground with her so that we can stay grounded, stay focused, stay strong. It's good for your bones. It's good for your teeth. They have found it scientifically proven that grounding is an overall wellness for people. So if you're finding things a little intense, that you're highly emotional, you got a lot of water going on, my suggestion is to plug in your 2 feet, to plug them in to Mother Earth in a energetic way. Yes, you can go out and rub your feet on the earth, but think how much more quicker and faster you will attain that grounding if you just shoot your energy down into the earth and make it look like an anchor and anchor in. And then you become a tree. You're solid. Don't forget to bend so you don't break. And that is the message for the day. I love you guys. And we're here to do a creator's view. Please like, share, subscribe. And just know that I love you guys very much. And you're my family. I love y'all. I was so happy to be able to get on here yesterday and any day. And I love that you guys love me too. And that's pretty awesome. I feel pretty, blessed. Really blessed. So we're going to do a creator's view today. Make sure I got all my cards right here. Let me see. Yep, they look good. And we're going to start off with the Astro deck because we got so much stuff going on right now. We're in Capricorn. Saturn and Pluto are getting ready to move again. We just come out of a retrograde with Mercury. And, I would have to look. I haven't looked. Yeah, we're in kind of even though it's Capricorn, we've got the moon is in Virgo. Oh my goodness. Wow, I've been waiting for that. Huh. Okay, I just got a big epiphany realization of something that I have a passion for that is in the body and presupposedly, oh man, I can't really go into it. But anyway, as the moon goes into Virgo, because the moon goes through each one of our sun signs for 2 days a month, right? And accordingly, when it is in your sun sign, like it's in Virgo right now today, which would be my sun sign the moon is in, predisposes something called Christos that comes out of your pineal gland. Look, I'm going to have to look up what they call it because it's a big old thing. It takes a lot of understanding, but in all actuality, what it is a liquid that comes from the top of your head and goes down your spine and secretes right around where your sacral chakra is. If you do meditation, they say, and yoga during this time, that this Christos will go back up into your mind through meditation, and it'll go into this place up here on the cap of your head and cause regeneration throughout your whole body. So I thought, as an experiment, because everything I do is always an experiment, I wanted to see, if this can happen. So I'll know here in the next couple days because it'll be in Virgo for 2 days and I'm going to go working through that, and I will definitely let you know if anything happened with this experiment. And if it does, you guys will know it too because it'll be evident. And I want to see if the myth holds true. Of course, it's going to take more than one time of checking it. It's going to take a month-to-month study, but I'm going to look at it and see what happens. So here we go with Creator's View. Let me go ahead and cut the cards. Okay, let's pull this one off the top. And Creator's View is strength. This is, well, of course, this is Leo, isn't it? We're just leaving Leo. Yeah, courage, strength. Creator's saying, face your life with courage and strength. And love those things you're afraid of. Send them love. If you're afraid that something is not going your way, send it love and light. Creator says, please don't worry about these things. Send them love and light. Do the best you can to actionize and alleviate whatever the situation is. And then after that, use all your strength to send love and light Every time the thought comes into your mind, if you don't have a solution to the problem, send it love and light. Why? Because it will raise your vibrations. Because it's not for you to worry about. Once you do everything you can, you want to use faith and count on the universe to have your back. Because it does. It really, really does. You know, this is you loving what you don't understand or know a whole lot about. This is strength and courage and facing the beast. We must face the things that make us afraid, that we can become stronger, more durable, more reliable, more dependable. Fear, once conquered, turns into strength and courage. Once you conquer it 2 or 3 times, yeah, you're a pro after that. And you begin to see that fear is just another one of those misunderstood feelings and emotions. It's not real. It's there to block us. And we must break that block and push through fear. And when we do, we get a little braver. And when we push through again, we get a little braver. And then again, and by your 5th or 6th time, you're a pro. You become master. You have learned to conquer your fears. Now, with that being said, you guys, I got to tell you about this music this morning, okay? This music is from Vibrational Healing, and it's sound bowls for motivation. So if it makes you feel like you want to do something, check it out on YouTube. Healing Vibrations, sound bowls, crystal singing bowls to motivate you. And I guarantee they work. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this card for Creator's View this morning on strength, and then I'll do Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine when we get to each one of those creeds. Okay, so let's get the Good Messenger out. I love the Good Messenger. So sweet, so loving. Okay, so our Creator's view, first view for us is to, practice our courage and strength. I could say, be strong, but you know what? Everybody's like, but I don't know how to be strong. None of us do. None of us do. Most of us wait until we're almost a victim before we, jump into action and do something, right? Creator says learn to be strong. Learn by practicing pushing through fear. Push fear out of the way. It's a low vibrational energy. It isn't real. It's to stop and block you. Fear is. It's to keep you from moving forward. You take fear like this and you go, oh, no. You've got to go over here. I've got to try this. Okay? I just got to try it. Okay? I love you, fear. Thank you for trying to save me. Thank you, fear, for trying to keep me safe. But you got to stand over here for a minute and let me grow just a hair outside of this box that I might take this step forward, even if I fail. Because if I fail, I'll even learn something. What? I'll learn how not to fail the next time, even after I take a break. So whatever kind of fear that could be going on out in the collective, remember, it is not real. It is not real. Don't forget to love yourself. Love the fear, but push through anyway. Give it a hug. Say, I know. We're trying to save ourselves. We're trying to protect ourselves from this, that, or another. I love you, fear. You've always been there for me. But please step to the side because I got to do this. Right? Right. We do not let fear stop us from growing or changing or learning or facing. Because fear is only there It's a part of the ego to protect you. The ego is a good thing. We do not want to get rid of our ego. We just don't want our ego to control us. Fear, anger, frustration, these are egotistical things. And we do not want to let them have control over our lives. We want to control our lives through the spirit. Ego is fear, frustration, doubt. I can't, I won't, I don't know, maybe not, shouldn't, blah, blah, blah. Because it's trying to protect you from being hurt. But in protecting you from being hurt, you're not expanding, you're not growing, you're stagnant, you're bored, you're not happy. So that's why fear has to be set to the side like a good, loving partner. And look, you can't control me, you have to wait, I've got to check this out. I know that's kind of funny. I felt really funny today, too, when I woke up. Kind of odd. Okay, Creator, what will you have to say? Holy Spirit, Mother Earth, Father of Righteousness, all the good in the universe that watches over the life that lives and exists on this planet and wants to see it flourish and be happy and be content and satisfied with the life they live while they're here, right? Two of Fire. I love this. You know why? The giraffe is one of my favorite creatures. I love the fact that he can see, what is that saying? You can't see the forest for the trees. Well, he can look over the trees and he can see all the way out to the desert, right? The giraffe can see way on down the line what's coming. And this giraffe is carrying a light. So what's God saying? He's saying if you could see the fact of facing your fears now and being brave and stepping out into your future with knowing that there is promises waiting for you, you will find them. To have faith, to have courage, to be brave, to be daring, to take those adventures, those big leaps that you want to take, just starts with one step at a time. And then, each step is a part of the journey. It's a process. You don't want everything to happen all at once because then it's over. You want to live through the journey as you're processing towards those things that bring self-gratification, or I don't want to make it sound like ego, but make you feel good about yourself. Those things that you stretch yourself for, to be, I don't know what I want to say. I want to say to change yourself is always, for some reason I'm thinking of self, is always a big reach, Creator says, or it looks like a big reach, but in actuality, it just takes one step at a time. Yes, what you see far away, you might think is going to be hard to get there, but actually it starts with one step. And that one step is a journey that you begin to take, because a journey is, sometimes a journey can be billions of steps or thousands of steps, depending, on what you want out of your journey. But any journey is a good journey. Any journey is a good journey. Be right back. Okay, I had to fix the bowls. So the journey to find confidence, to find strength, to find courage, starts within, and loving oneself enough to take that first step, to believe in yourself that you can do it, and then take that first step. And then when you do it, that confidence will feel really good within you, and it may take you a little time to take the next step, because that's what babies do. We're all babies. We're babies forever. And everything we begin new is taking baby steps. And we get there, as we learn how to walk and stand up straight and quit wobbling, quit being afraid, start trusting ourselves and learning. One step becomes 2 and 3, and then 3 and 4, and before you know it, you've made those 10 steps. And you look behind, you're like, wow, it's been a year. I took a project on a month, and in each month, I excelled through that project, and I brought myself to the end of the year. It's a new year now. Look what I did. So that's how it is. That's how learning new things are, and it don't matter how old you are always capable of learning. We might not learn so fast at our, after we hit certain ages, but we learn deeper. It's a deeper learning we take in. It takes me a little longer to learn at this age because I'm taking it in deeper. And so, the turtle won the race, didn't he? That rabbit made it there quick, but the turtle ultimately was the real winner. Ultimately, the real winner. Okay, so Creator says, look ahead, take one step at a time. Write your direction down where you want to be, and then write down the first step. Complete the first step, and then a lot of the hidden things about your journey will be revealed to you. Full moon. We're still in the full moon energies of Cancer. And then we moved into the Leo full moon. Isn't that something? Right there is Leo. And now we're in a Virgo moon. Crescent moon is in Virgo right now. And so Virgo is all about practicality, practice. Practice makes it perfect. Practicality and practice are the same thing. So this is saying, Creator is saying, whatever it is that you love and you want to do and you want to take up to do, all it's going to take is to keep practicing, because with practice makes perfect. And that is how a person becomes practical, by practicing what they want to do. And then, eventually it just becomes a part of nature, and that's the way it is. You become that. You are that. Oh, message of the day. Yeah, that's magic. Magical methods of magic. Yeah, practicality seems so simple, but God is simple. He told us that all along, Simplicity is the secret to a happy life. Not to be complicated, be magically simple and practical, and don't bring complications into your life that you don't need. Shed the complications and find simplicity in practice and discipline. Just, you just start, let's say, 5 minutes a day. 1 minute a day. 1 minute a day adds up. Add that up in a year. If you've done 1 minute a day, that's 362 minutes. You've got a few hours in there. You've got some experience going. I can't figure it all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. And that's just 1 minute a day. So 5 minutes a day. I'm not very good at math, so don't get me going there. I'm just trying to show the point of how practicality and practice can turn into a discipline that can change your life. And so that's what God says. That's what God is showing us here. And it is an example of how I was able to implement a lot of new things into my life that I didn't know how to do or how to work with. So it's somewhat of an example how God coaxed me out of not knowing into being a knowing. So and to break my cycle of fear of learning because I didn't want to be seen as dumb. Yeah, talk about confused, right? I didn't want people to see me as dumb, so I was afraid to let people see that I was trying to learn things because I was afraid I'd look dumb. But that's okay. We don't do that no more. We don't worry about how people see us anymore. We don't worry about the things people think about us. Those are the things that are hidden that get exposed. What we want to worry about is ourselves and how are we acting. And then when we know how we're doing and behaving, we don't care what other people think of us. It don't matter. Because we know ourselves. When you know yourself, you know, the whole damn world can be against you. And you won't care. Because you know who you are. And you're not going to let anything change you. Okay. So what else do you have to say, Creator, about taking new endeavors in this new year on this new day? Wow. Yeah. Burn the old. Set fire to 2023. Creator says it's over. Set fire to 2023. This is 10 of fire. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Capricorn and Sagittarius. Set fire to all the old adventures that you've been on and prepare yourself for something new. Because the new is coming in. Prepare yourself for the new. Yeah. So, burn up the old thoughts, the old memories, anything from the past, and begin this day fresh. Fresh as a, let's see if we can get a spring rose to pop up. Oh my God. It is January, guys, the 1st. And outside my window right here, no doubt, I'm going to show you too. Let's see if I can show you. There is a rose budding. Can you see it? I hope you can see that. I don't know. See it right there? I'll have to look and see if I can see it, but I had to show you. Roses are blooming outside my window. I live in Washington, Northwest Washington, probably 250 miles from Alaska. This is crazy. And I'm sitting here every day. I get to look at these beautiful roses blooming right here in my window. It's insane. It's insane, but I love it. So yeah, let go of what you thought was, or could be, because God has new sights and new visions and new ways coming. And that is the truth. These are emotions. This is the Queen of Water, love, intuition. We are all this. We all feel this new coming. Feel it inside of you. It's in there. That new seed has been planted. The new seeds are popping up out of the planet, the new metaphysical seeds, this new energy she's sending to us, giving birth to new life, new thoughts, new feelings, new emotions. Oh, and emotions, the bliss, emotions of bliss, just being grateful to be alive in this day and age of change that we're ushering in for those who will be coming behind us, and that we're going to leave the world in a better place. This little flower is kind of pestering me right here. Not pestering me, but it looks like it's in my way. Turn it to the side a little bit. And so, and it could be a tower for all of us. It could be like, a good tower. Sometimes things happen that make you excited and happy, and that's a good tower, where what you thought was dark and bleak and isn't going to get any better, all of a sudden we see that it is, and it's spreading out through the cosmos, but more importantly, through the collective, through life. All life is connected in the collective. Yeah, all of us. We are connected in the collective. And this love, that's what it stands. This love is spreading through the collective. Many people don't even understand or know what they're feeling because they've never really felt love. Love of self is love of all. I'm trying to figure out a way to talk about the difference between loving yourself and realizing you have everything you need, and those that love themselves and they have all the money, but they can't never get enough. That's not love. They're trying to fill a big, giant, empty hole with all those material things. When you really love yourself, you don't need a bunch of material things around. Oh yeah, they're nice. It's all nice. But really, you become the important material thing. It's you want to renovate, not the house. It begins to be you that comes the self-development plan, not the big company you're going to build. You begin to be the product of your creation, and it's you that gets built up into a, you could call yourself like a skyscraper or what. You build yourself up that you're not so much worried about attaining so much in the outside world because you're full in here. And that's why it's important to learn to love yourself. Learn to love yourself. And when you love yourself, then you learn to love everybody and everything around you, and you are just happy and satisfied with what you have. It doesn't become this great need to have this or have that, because what it is I want my family. I want things that are important. I want relationships. I want experiences. I'm going to take these things with me to the next world. I don't want things that I'm going to leave behind and act like they're very important, because that's not what's important. What's important is how I treat my family and friends, and how I handle and work and build myself. And that's the important things in life. That's a message from the Queen of Wands. And when we're satisfied and happy with ourselves, you don't need a bunch of stuff to be fulfilled. You have your family. You have the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. Mother Earth supplies everything we need. And this Queen of Water, she represents love. And love of self brings that strength and courage that you're looking for. You begin to fight for yourself. You begin to stand up for yourself. You begin to protect yourself. You begin to realize that you're a valuable asset to the universe as a a light that lets people know that the most important and valuable thing in life is loving yourself and accepting yourself for who you are and becoming a self-development project. What else could you want? Because this is all you're going to have. This is your journey on this life, is to develop yourself, not the land. Mother Earth has got the land out there for everything she needs. All those people developing this and developing that. Why not develop yourself into a beautiful human being? And if they did that, they'd realize all them developments need to go into apartment and homes, and that we need to start educating our children on, what it's going to take when you grow up and you begin having children in a family, what kind of education you're going to need, what you're going to need to do in order to support your family to the maximum. And what we're talking about here is creating geniuses. Once we get to this place, everybody will get so smart where all vibrations will go up, stress will go down, people will learn to work on themselves, develop themselves, children will be born into homes that are got beautiful parents that know how life is to be. And nothing will ever be perfect. We're not supposed to be, but we can bring a little order into the chaos, right? We could use a little order in chaos. Ace of Fire. New beginnings, intuition, understanding, seeing reality as it is. Ace of Fire burns away all that isn't real or true. And we could begin to be in truth again. Living a living life and not struggling all the time, not worried all the time, not having to worry about bills all the time. My life is good. I got blessed. My home, I pay $600 a month, and that includes my utilities. And that's why I say I'm blessed, because ain't very many people get that. So I'm not worried about me. I've been here for 2 years. The landlord is awesome. He loves me. I take good care of this place, and I make him money as well. So that's why he lets me have the rent so cheap. But the thing is not everybody is going to run across that opportunity. And so as we turn more inward as a society and begin looking more within ourselves, it goes out into the collective. We change the way people think. We change the way people see things. When we come to solid truths within ourselves, we change how people react to us. And with Pluto getting ready to swing back around into the very same spot he was when we signed the Constitution and America was created, and the dreams that America was created on, we all need to go back and look over that Constitution, because it was about the people and not the owners. There wasn't no owners then. We all owned this land. This land is my land. This land is your land, God says. Yeah. I'm not going to get back into that. But the light will come, and it will show you the truth. And we will see it, and we will begin to move forward as a people in love and peace. Save our children from those dirty, ugly wars. That's what they want. We ain't going to war. We're gonna do this, do changing the collective consciousness, which, once we all begin to think a certain way, that's the way the tide's going to flow. I'll see what this called. Oh, 10 of Earth. Yeah. Once we begin to find our truths, and that truth is in the heart that that connects to the collective consciousness, everything changes. Everything. We begin to get critical mass towards the new awakening, and we push right on in to that which this is having everything you need. You know, I'm not talking about yachts. I'm not talking about owning airplanes. I'm talking about having everything you need, satisfied with life and your family, and being able to develop yourself into the human that you want to be, whether it's a super man that, you know, or intelligence, or somebody that learns how to love themselves and others, such as me. That's what I wanted, to learn to love myself and others. And I know it's sad that I had to be taught how to do that, but not everybody gets the same experiences. We're all different. We all want different things. We all want to experience life in a unique and original way. And we should, because we are all unique and original, and we should have that experience that we need to have while we are here. True of Earth, that's balance. That's balancing. That's living your life. That's making choices, which is our right to do. We get to choose our pinnacles and to balance them out how we want them to make ourselves happy, because this is our life. And that's what we are supposed to do. As long as it's a loving, kind, gentle, peaceful way, and you harm none, because it don't belong to you to harm. You shouldn't harm anything that's a living creature, because it's not yours. A sentient being especially. There's my kitty cat playing under the door. We're talking about sentient beings, okay? Vegetables and things like that, they're grown for that. I'm talking about things that have feelings and thoughts and emotions. To make them upset affects the collective. It goes straight. Anything that happens to the heart, whether good or bad, gets sent out into the collective. We all become a part of it. We all experience the horrible emotions that happen because they have to be transmuted. And so a lot of people who are empathetic during the worst of times will pick up some of the heaviest energies. And these energies need to be transmuted. When you feel heavy, when you feel depressed, when you feel sad, when you feel like something has come over you and you don't understand what, that's when you need to plug into the earth and you need to dump that energy. I hate to say it like that, but the crystal grid will help you to transmute that if you will connect into her energy centers. She is there to help us transmute those heavy energies. She will help us. And she helps me all the time. Oh yeah, she is Fortune's wheel. I got two here. Fortune's wheel and 6 of Earth. 6 of Earth is giving and receiving from the Mother Earth. She is the wheel of fortune. Plug into her. Plug into the mother. Oh, look at the child in the center. Okay? She loves you. Plug in your energy into the mother. All you have to do is push it through your feet right down into the earth. Like me, I need visualization. I want to see the energy leaving my feet and entering the earth. But either way, it's the intention that counts. And hugging up to mama is a good thing. Hug to mama. Mama love you. Mama want to hug you. Mama want to help you. to dissolve your sadness, to dissolve your frustration, to dissolve your fear, to dissolve your anger, to help you to heal hearts, to bring happiness and joy. You know, we all love our mothers. Look, I had a hard time turning to Mother Earth because I had a mother-daughter problem. And it took me, Mother Earth came to me and loved me through that. And so it was hard for me. There was a time in my life when I didn't like women. And I know that's crazy. I hated myself too. So, you know, don't get me wrong. I wasn't prejudiced. I didn't like me either. A mother wound, you know. And I loved my mother, but I hated her too. And so it was really sad. But I love my mother. I forgive my mother. I understand what my mother went through and why she did what she did. I went back and went to her life so I could understand what happened in mine. And when you do that, you get such a big picture that you can't hold, you can't hold resentment and anger against people who went through what they put you through because they didn't know any other way. That's how they were taught. It's up to us to change that shit. It's up to us to change the wheel of fortune. It's up to us to plug into the